Because technical issues. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, okay. There we go. I can hear myself on the other end. Okay. Well, so, and you should be able to hear Minecraft too. If can't hear your voice on YouTube. Okay. Can you check if you can hear the audio of the game? It should be going. I haven't streamed Minecraft before. This is a new one. I've recorded Minecraft plenty. I just have never streamed it. Yeah, this is all very impromptu. You can hear me now. Perfect. Okay, so what I was explaining is, if you were wondering what's taken Prehistoric Field Guide so long to get back on, back on schedule, is we hit 1.20. We're in the lovely version of 1.21.1. Game audio is good, good. And with that came a lot of updates. You might even just be able to see it with the trailers. If you look at the older videos, it's all different. We had a few updates and stuff. We essentially had to remake the map. Most of our map used a mod called Chipped for many of our extra blocks. Like, even as simple as, like, our roads use the Chipped mods, sanded and eroded dirt. Those were gone. The entire... we'll post screenshots one day. Probably whenever we make an actual update video. Everything was gone. The entire museum was gone. Like, we had to basically, like, have the 1.18 world open on one server, and then we'd have to... Like, I mean, like, literally, like, this was gutted. There was no blocks here. Only the vanilla blocks were here. It was not fun to do. So we had to first do that, and then we decided to update the map geographically. So we did all custom trees. We're like, if we're updating the map, we might as well make it the last time we ever have to update. So every paddock got an upgrade. I might show a few of those off. Like, our capture team leaders, like, we actually have to do the map and fix the map once we're done. But besides that, the office got an update. Like, there's no car here anymore because now we just use the model. Oh, hey, me. Actually, let me put on my construction hat. It's not actually a construction hat. It's just, I look like construction Mario. So, like, every paddock got little upgrades. I think City Paddy got one of the least. It just got a fence upgraded. So Tachosaurus Falls. There's a spoiler over here. Any guesses of what this building is? Ooh. Yeah. I also realize I might be having somebody waiting in the peanut gallery. I'm sorry. Let me pull you up. I'll invite you to speak. Sorry, Bean. Whoops. I didn't realize you were down there. So welcome to the stream, Bean. Me if the blocks didn't load in. Yeah. Cave or aviary? Good guess. I mean, technically an aviary, but not a full one. So, Bean, welcome. This is all very impromptu. Where's something I can actually show off? Let's show off Spinosaurus. So, you might notice all these pink roads too. So we're painting out where the roads are going to be using purple blocks so we know what to replace. Once upon a time, the entire park was made in survival. And if you watch all of book 1, you'll see it's all survival, and it's like it's very much a how do you say? How many escaped? Dinosaurs escaped? Every dinosaur escaped during the rebuild, which was a question I got in our Discord. Yeah, every dinosaur. Oh, look, this is exactly what happened. So this is an area we missed. So all of this was copycat blocks in here. But now you can see it's just the vanilla blocks that remain. Yeah, you see there's holes. But anyways, so we have very much left survival to speed up progress, and we first did that with the Spinosaurus pen, which was really cool because we had Tan build these cool trees, he built a tunnel, we had our first barn, but we realized soon after that the Spinosaurus kind of needed more space, especially if you compare them to like Jurassic Plateau, the Ceratosaurus, Dilophosaurus, etc. So it then there was a competition Rod put onto the Moby Discord, one of the fossils and archaeology discords, and did I say Rob? I meant Rod. I'm sorry, Rod, if you hear that. But oh, that's weird. That shouldn't be happening. So we made an expansion, and you guys this is the first look at this expansion. I think I've posted a few pictures of it, but this is their upgraded enclosure with a pond. So Spinosaurus now has more room. It also includes a few extras to go along with the themes of the build competition. Hi, Blue. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I hope everybody's doing well and yourself. But this was kind of like a little, you know, laboratory for our maintenance. But it's a little overgrown. This is one of the observatories to check on good old Spinosaurus aegypticus. Along with really fun airlock doors. You can see, I don't think any of the actual Spinos are in the environment right now. But, it's also got this cool observation tower. Light made this. We'll do a proper tour video, like, whenever. Oh, Minecraft. But then, this is the coolest part. Their indoor barn. Done well playing Dead Space 2 for the first time? Heck yeah, Blue. But yeah, this is like the Spinosaurus' new indoor house for the winter. But that's not really what we're here for. We'll do a full tour later. I'm debating between building a paddock, building a house. I feel like if I built a house for the first Minecraft live stream, that's the most Minecraft thing I could do. I don't know. Let's check in on the dinosaurs. Let's see how the park's doing and looking these days. Oh yeah, this gate broke, so we need to fix that before they all escape. Do we have any escapes? Trio, Stego, Diplodocus. Kind of curious where the rest of the Dryos went, but... Paddock. Okay, we can work on the first paddock. Or the next paddock. So... do you guys want to see some of the new paddocks before we show them off in any video? Because I'm the one who makes those decisions. I decide what you see. Do you guys want to see where 3 of the carnivores paddocks are? Ooh. Because we didn't get to... oh, hey, look, the museum. We didn't get to show a few. I think I'll... okay, I'll show some off. So, if you head down this road, you enter the PWCC gallery. Here, I'll invite Bean back to the stage. I think she's having some internet issues. That's okay. So, welcome back. That's okay. So, we have the PWCC gallery, which is the main gallery of the... like, and that's our museum. Sneak peeks. So then we have Cerato Cove, which you guys did see in chapter 15. But then there's this, the small carnivore facility, and the Dilophosaurus Marsh, or Dilo's Marsh. So, I mean, technically these are big facilities. So Alkaline and I cooked on this one. So it was mostly Alk working on these. I just did some touch-ups inside every now and then. So this is where Ornitholestes and Compsognathus are. So if I head around, I'm going to turn on bobbing because I'm not filming. I prefer bobbing. So if I peek in here, so we'll go Compsognathus first because that was our first dinosaur in this this arc. So their indoor facility has some climbing areas for them. There they are. They're chilling. It's got lots of places to hide. They can be inside all winter. And then like they have a yard out here that can be closed up. So during the winter, because our series is set in Alaska, many of these dinosaurs would not do well in a winter environment. So it's best to let them have reprieve. So most of them have hides and like places to get in while it's cold, especially our compies. We'll head through the wall, sneaky. So this is the Ornitholestes. It's a little bit more deserty because the Morrison Formation. So no scale / feathered rats. Yeah. Is that the scaled texture? No, I thought that was the feathered. Yeah, Ornitholestes. We have 2 individuals. The 2 we saved from the poacher's barn in chapter, I want to say 13. I really liked that chapter. The one thing I did not do well when writing that one, for a chapter labeled, you know, Ornitholestes, they didn't actually get that much of a highlight. So I plan in the future to show them off more in little ways. But then, yeah, I mean, like, you know, so we're gonna head down the road, down here, and you can see these beautiful trees that Alkaline and Light designed. So Alkaline and Light are 2 main builders besides me, and Alk designed these really cool birch trees. That was the feathered, I just couldn't tell. Oh, that's fair. And then she also designed these Sitka spruce. And then she designed some alder trees that are somewhere around here. You guys did see this one. This is the Ceratosaurus Cove. There's one thing that's changed primarily. I'll skip. Yeah, so our Ceratosaurus looks different. Because the update in the Halloween update. So why are you blue? Essentially, yeah. I need to get this for later. But yeah, so our Ceratosaurus is living it up. Gary's way, you know. He has updated mountains because something I failed to mention. Light, when doing our geography, has given us a new mountain range for backdrops. So like if I go up here, I'm going to take a quick detour to the Allosaurus. You can see there's mountains behind the Allosaur pen, and they are huge. Light did an incredible job with these, with our 2 Allos hanging out. But I when I say huge, I mean there's a whole range back here, and it's gonna continue to be built. Spoilers. So we'll head down here past the Ceratosaurus to our logo's sake, at least for now, the lovely Dilophosaurus weather illy, which was, yeah, the new Cerato skin's not bad. It's just blue. So, I guess that makes sense why Blue Fates would like it. So, Alk made this building. I just touched it up. But in our story, our Dilophosaurus, or at least one of them, was donated by a man named Howard Palmer after James convinced him that it wasn't safe to keep these guys as exotic pets. Yeah, so he's, you know, funded the building of this new enclosure. So we got, you know, lots of little interactive activities here for visitors. Whenever the park goes public, portrait of Palmer. Oh yeah, look, there's Palmer now. Howard Palmer is played by N Phoenix, which is in the chat right now. Hi Phoenix. You're also welcome to join the peanut gallery if you got nothing going on. We're just doing a little walkthrough, and then I'll probably do some building. But yeah, then the Palmer Institute leads us into the Dilophosaurus Marsh, which is based off a marshland near where I live called the Potter's Marsh. Hello! So, shout out Potter's Marsh. All my homies love Potter's Marsh. Dude, Potter's Marsh is like one of the most magical places on Earth, and it's right next to a highway too. But yeah, so we got our canon name for our Dilophosaurus, which I need a Dinopedia to see, apparently. I forget what we named him. Ah. So does... Okay. How do you join the Discord? If you go to the... how do you say? If you go to our channel and our links, I'll invite you to speak, Phoenix. If you go to our channel and our links, you can actually just join via clicking on the Discord link. And there's also an announcement video, We Have a Discord, which is a really fun comedy sketch. And it has probably one of my favorite reuses of footage when we parodied Most Extreme, or Animal Planet's The Most Extreme. Anywho, so we'll see more of these areas later. Let's go build us a new paddock. Thank you. Oh my god, this is the moment I've been waiting for my entire life. Yeah. Building in Minecraft. Yeah, so this is the plan. This is the plan. We're not gonna finish this today. We're gonna get as far as I can without losing my sanity. The announcement video was great. Love this. Yeah, that's fair. And Phoenix, I hope your voice feels better later. It's a guy building your... Oh. Well, I hope... I hope it improves. Before we start seeing a lot of comments about it... Oop, that's the wrong way. I forget. So this is... we're going to be using a lot of mod of... a lot of the Axiom mod, so don't be... The Discord link doesn't work. Okay, I will update that. I get this... I think... Does it expire? I don't know. Well, here. I'll just throw the Discord link in chat for you guys. That should work. Like, because I just made that. Like, that's not going to go. So the mod I'm going to be using is called Axiom. It's a really handy mod. It was introduced to by Alk and Light. Okay, why did that happen? Well, actually, I get to use it in great effect. So I'm going to make... okay, I need... block. Wait. Above equals... dirt. Okay, let's see if that's right. I'm still new to this. We're going to have some fun seeing if I can actually do this. Ah, I did it right the first time! So yeah, so this is Axiom. It's basically like World Painter, but in-game. Really convenient. And it helps when I have to rectify mistakes I made, because I'm not very good at this. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, allegedly. Okay. Well, if you join the Discord, welcome, welcome. So I'm just gonna hold this. I would like to give you guys the chance to guess what dinosaur we're going to do. Except, hold on, let me. I'm gonna break the sign. I'm actually not going to let you. You can guess by what we make. So I'm gonna start with. Essentially, the first thing is this is gonna be for book 3. And for each season / book, I want to design new fences, and we're gonna make kind of a temporary design. It might not stick, but we're gonna make something. I do want them to fit in a bit with the other parts of the park, so we're gonna be using a lot of the same techniques. So for context, book 1. Fences use a lot of just plain stone and then spruce, and then like they're very much stone walls with wooden braces. Book 2 fences are going to be kind of evolutions of that have like lighter tone and more cracked stone and more detail. We're going to be going along the lines of more detail. And I think we'll start with the perimeter part of this. So I guess honestly it's just let me design a fence really fast. There's so many blocks to choose from. We could do... Let's just stick with classic. We're gonna do maybe dark oak. Just join. Welcome, ET. Welcome all. You're also welcome to, I don't know, just hang out. So for this animal, the animal is about the size of humans. And a little bit shorter. It could be basically eye level with you, which might already give away what it is. I mean, yeah. Mother. Dark. Mother. I didn't realize she was involved. Oh no, it's the wrong color. Oh, does it? All right. Let's try it. Okay, so we're gonna do... Why is there a gecko here? Well... No, I'm not gonna do that. That's really cruel. I am gonna... I made more. Yeah. So... Let's just... I'm gonna base it off of the book 2 fences because I do like those. Even if I end up, like, totally changing it up. It's weird that they'd be a different texture. Also, a recommendation we got on the Discord is the guy building our geography and mountains. I recommend using DH and making it a very far away glacier mountain range. That is a great idea. I don't know if I can get Distant Horizons to work on my computer though. That's the one problem. We've tried and failed. I know I'm gonna have to get those back. Yeah. So let's just, like, my thing with fence building is I never want to feel like a true, like, there's only so many ways to make a fence that's, like, A, unique, and B, not just Jurassic Park's fences. You know? Like, or Prehistoric Park's fences, because, like, I have ways, if we were going to make a Prehistoric Park, like, fence line, which for some of the animals, especially when we get to the Ice Age, we might start doing, there's, like, several ways we could do that. Alright, so here's another clue. This animal can climb. One of the animal's big traits is, not necessarily big traits, that's a bad word. One of its main, like, worries when it comes to, like, keeping them in a habitat is they climb. What about the yellow tube lantern? Why are you doing that? Is that something here? Force plays? Ah, very sneaky. Those look okay. They kind of some weird effects. Let's see how they look at night. Time set night. I'm with it. Yeah. So this will be our start. Except I am gonna do some andesite bars. I'm gonna wrap these along the top here. So to prevent the animals from climbing, or at least climbing out, we're gonna use a method we first used with the raptors. Hint, hint. It is Deinonychus. Blue got it. It is going to be Deinonychus, who we're building for today. Yeah, so Deinonychus Anthropus, will be one of our next animals in this series. There is a specific order we do with Prehistoric Field Guide. One of the questions I've gotten before is, why is it that we do animal after animal, or why do we do, like, you know, whatever order we have, right? The main reason is basically I have a plan. like in a very basic sense. It's, well, no, I have a full plan. It's just like there's only so much I can say without just giving it all away. Let's try. Yeah. Okay, so how about that? Okay, I do not like these braces. I think we're gonna have to find dark. Okay, dark oak. Excited to see how the paddock turns out. Well, you're gonna probably be here for the beginning, and I don't know. Is this not dark oak? Why is it weird like that? It's like off-colored. That's so bizarre. You know what? That might just mean... Ooh, you know what we could use? Mangrove. We're in the modern day. We use mangrove wood. We have technology. Yeah. Ooh. I like that. So, it is supposed to be bulky. I mean, especially when we get to some of the other contenders from that season. So, if you paid attention to our channel anytime in the last week or so, I revealed kind of the game plan for Prehistoric Field Guide, which is very much like very much to allow us, very much to show the roadmap, which is going to be that with PFG, it's going to start. It started with a little Mongolia and the other parts of season 1, and then it's going to end in the Ice Age. After the chapter we're currently working on, Brachiosaurus, it's going to be changing back to the Cretaceous period, where we're going to be focusing on things from around the time of many of the most famous dinosaurs to ever walk the earth. So, you know, we're going to be hitting T-Rex, Triceratops, all those, but there's going to be some surprises. And I am going to absolutely... Yeah, I mean, I hope so. Everybody loves a good surprise. I think these people, if you might call them that, yeah. Jeez. Cash grab numbers, whoa. That's crazy. Yeah, so, we're gonna be doing some surprises and hopefully make everybody happy in the end. Yeah, first, you know, I'm gonna use a tool for this. I need, think, 12 blocks. I could have easily counted that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, let's make that 13 blocks. And you're the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I get that right the first time, or did I immediately screw up? 12. 12. Sweet. And that gives us 40 blocks each direction. Might need to adjust the road. So this is very much the planning stages of any build. So for any build I do, it doesn't matter how big, how small, I have to plan it out most of the time. unless it's like a single object or single prop. So like, it is very much like, you know, it is very much, oh, come on. I need to clear. It is very much like I have to plan this out. Like the entire park, every paddock is planned out. They all go through this. They all usually have a blueprint. So like this one, the plan is to make basically a central area with kennels, a loading area, a tower, and then more kennels, and then an open yard. So think of this as their winter housing. And then they have basically a extra yard to run free in a forest space. I'm just using the stone brick as a base for now. Okay, so I went 1, 2, 5, 5, 3. I don't know if we're gonna have room for that. 5, 5. Yeah, we're at the road a bit. That's okay. I'd rather have to edit the road than anything else, and I will. Paint. We're going to turn this off. We're going to turn this to... So you're mixing stuff from Jurassic... Yeah, I mean, in a way. So, when it comes to PFG, like, there's only so much you can do as making dinosaur content on YouTube, where you're not gonna be making something Jurassic hasn't done. Like, I could say I'm making an episode, like, this is an episode where we're directly going to compare, when we do Deinonychus, when we get there, it's gonna be directly comparing Jurassic World to a few things in real life, because we're not only an adventure series, but we're in a series that aims to add some education into it. So in a sense, like, yeah, we are gonna have like moments that are direct homages and parody of Jurassic. We're gonna do that less and less though, simply because I feel like it's better to stand on our own 2 feet as paleo media. Like, I could make Jurassic parodies the entire time, and I would probably do really well on YouTube. But because I want it to not be just Jurassic Park, that's the reason we're not using Jurassic Craft, or we're not going to use like Jurassic Park logos or anything like that. Like it's all got to be its own thing. It's its own park. It's the Prehistoric Wildlife Conservation Center. It's a government-run park. It's like very much like there's some inspired things, like, you know, we're also dealing with, you know, dinosaurs and other animals running loose around the world, like Dominion set up for Jurassic World, or I guess Fallen Kingdom set up for Jurassic World. But like, that's about as close as we can get for the comparison's sake. Like, you could point to anything we do and be like, well, Jurassic did that. Well, yeah, of course Jurassic did that. They were here first, and they inspired this. Originally, Prehistoric Field Guide was going to be just, okay, so let's parody this from Jurassic. Before I fleshed it into an idea where I could actually just express my interest in paleontology in a story. Yeah, my special interest. Okay, so that's how it's looking so far. This weird arena, I guess. Which I might cut a little bit. Let's move this. I could also just use World Edit, but this is the cool thing with Axiom where I don't have to. Like, yeah. Okay, we're gonna move it in, and then we're gonna move it up. Like, I could have done that with World Edit, but it would have made it a lot harder. See, look, bam. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. The thing with my love for Jurassic and PFG, I could absolutely just make this only Jurassic. stuff. Like, there's some really cool Jurassic Park mods, too. But I want paleo-accurate dinosaurs to the best of our ability. Like, the uneventness causing my awesome... but it looks so cool. Fair. Hopefully it's gonna get more fun here in a second. I'm just trying to make sure I don't overexert, like, the plan. Okay, 1, 2, 5... That's 6. We need it to be... Let's go an even 7. That's not even. An odd 7. Alright, cool. But yeah. Peanut Gallery, you got any questions or anything? Do I like sun chips? That's a good question. Yes. I do like sun chips, and the best flavor is the jalapeno, whatever the jalapeno one is. Yeah, the jalapeno salsa one. Goes crazy. Nice. Ooh. I need this to be a clone. You guys are gonna see some serious science here. Science rules. What is that from? I can't remember what that's from. Of course it is. Yes. Alright, we're just gonna... Oh, what the heck was that? What is that? Okay. I don't know, is the stream still working? Alright, well. No, it's just... I don't know what that was. There's so many mods in this mod pack where I don't get it. Okay, so there's our outline. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye, you know, Bill Nye is probably one of the coolest scientists around. Okay, good to know it's still working. Thank you, Blue. Here's where the serious science comes in. There we go. And then we just... Well, basically do this again. It's fine if there's grass. I did Control F. Hold on. You know, I actually can just build this normally. This is Minecraft. Whatever. I am placing blocks and shit 'cause I'm in fucking Minecraft. Oh my god. Yeah, we crossed the 30 seconds. We can swear now. Because that's how YouTube works. Okay, well there's the arena part. And then I'm going to... I should have done this out of wool. But I'm essentially just going to scale up that plan really fast. I think when you're building in Minecraft, if you don't plan, you're insane. like if you're working on a big plan, like if you're working on a big build like this, that's what I mean. Okay, we're gonna make their gate 3 blocks wide. I know. You're exactly what I'm referring to. I'm just kidding. Is that even? Again, I could have. Okay, 12, 10. No, it's not even. Well, what do you know? That's true. Alright. That should be. That's even. And if it's not, this is very, very basic. Why is there like splashing? I'm not near a beach. What biome am I in? Minecraft cold open ocean. Alright, well, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna use Biome Painter and make this better. We're gonna do, yeah, fossil anew. We're gonna do, I don't know. Hello? Phoenix, did we lose you? Alright, well. Let's get make this all nice and neat. He speaks to me in a dream. God, those tacos were good. Happy Taco Tuesday and Happy Veterans Day. Actually, that's way more important. If you, for those of you in America, today is one of the most important holidays of the year. So thank your local veteran, or thank any veteran in your life. Many men and women have fought hard to keep our country and our way of life. So, yeah. So be sure to thank your local veteran, and just in general, like some veterans, of course, are not comfortable with being thanked, but you know, for those of them that you know, show me appreciate them. They're good people. Buy them a cookie. Get them a coffee. Buy them a car. Get them a car. No. We're gonna show we're gonna show them we love them. Get them a car. Come on, Phoenix. Please do not reference what Braden is gonna do. Braden, you know, friend and common person on this channel and others. We love Braden, but also, boy cannot keep it together for a live stream. Oh, I'm just kidding, kinda. That's fair. That should be their that should be their motto. Sun chips, we be thriving. All right, so we're gonna. So true. $500 diabetes. Why is this not working, man? What? Braden didn't do anything. He's fine. Everything's fine. Why is this not flipping? Oh, okay. That makes sense. That is not how World Edit works. World Edit, you tell it, you don't face it. Alright, so we're gonna make a loading gate here. So this one is gonna be a little bit larger. Yeah. This one's gonna be larger for the forklift to go through. I'm gonna beat you within an inch of your life. Alright, and then we're going to do a tower. The tower is gonna kind of extend out. So we're gonna want it to go essentially like this, I think. Hello, Imperial. Welcome to the Discord chat. And then in Canada, it's UK Remembrance Day. Oh, cool. I didn't know that. That is the most off. I am terrible at building today. Alright, so this paddock is, in a sense, going to be a lot like the paddock seen in Jurassic World for the training facility. Because we're making some direct comparisons with training raptors in the story we go for. But with a more themed approach around actual, like, almost dog training centers, if not like, not dog training centers, but, how do you say? I am trying to remember how to speak, but, it's gonna be very much like a bird training center is what I'm trying to say. I want this to feel like an actual, like, no paddock in the park is just like, here's, you know, here's Spinosaurus in a pool. That's it. No paddock can be that. It has to follow a theme of actual, not just that, but also, excuse me, it needs to fit within, like, modern parameters of zoos. So, like, it needs to be, like, you know, the same size or very similar size to, like, a modern zoo. Like, this is enough space for 2 Spinosauruses. And then during the winter, the Spinosaurs have to be able to be in an indoor space big enough for cold winter days, just like hippos and crocodilians and other animals that are semi-aquatic or fully aquatic. Like the Therizinosaurus need lots of cover. They prefer a thick grove. They also have scratching posts and lots of enrichment. Their barn needs an expansion, but that's another day. The raptors have a climbing tree. The Gallimimuses and have lots of space to run around. So they're in a wide open space. The Protoceratops needs a floodplain. Like, essentially, just like in many park building games, it needs to have the right parameters. For our Deinonychus, the goal is going to be, basically, I want them to be able to not only run amok is the wrong word, but I want them to be able to roam, but also to make sure they are safe, whilst keeping everybody safe. And then, because we're going to go into the training angle for a specific story, I think it's fitting to use some very Jurassic homages with, like, the facility, but still keeping it very PFG, because, like, even if it has some homage to something in Jurassic, it will never be a carbon copy. The only time we'd ever do a carbon copy is if we actually made a parody of Jurassic. I mean, like, we have our raptor facility, like our first raptors. So over in our Velociraptor, it is an homage to the Jurassic Park raptor enclosure. Like, it has the gate that raises up, has the loading team, it has, you know, the tower. But you can see it still goes with its own unique theming, and basically the way it's built is to be a modern zoological facility for Velociraptor. Yeah, dude. we got out of Cosmos. I wanted to start expanding my filmmaking, because this is all, like, for many reasons, but PFG is essentially a camera test, and almost like learning camera stuff. So like it was originally just gonna be like a bunch of film parodies and stuff. That's why, like, if you watch book one, it's very much like film parody, then lesson, film parody, then lesson, film parody, then lesson, and we do less and less of that as time goes on. Yeah, it would be fun to do as an April Fool's thing. Because the thing is with Jurassic, we could do so much if we decided to, like, make a full Jurassic video. And I'm sure we will at some point. Just like we're gonna make a full, you know, we're making full Star Wars videos for, you know, One Last Job. Dude, One Last Job is gonna be a feature-length movie. Like, that's why we had to delay it another year. Because it is essentially going to be feature-length. I'm gonna try something. You guys can tell me if this is, you know, bad, but I think adding some more brace to these fences, like, these aren't final, but like, maybe something like, because these are gonna be not for Deinonychus by any means, but for the larger dinosaurs we're gonna be seeing in this season. Can't wait to see it, because I love Star Wars. Well, hey, I'm glad to hear that. You should check out. We have the one of the first scenes of One Last Job, like, on our YouTube. We have. Thanks. We have One Last Job's teaser on our YouTube already, with Cal's new design. Because I'll talk about that for a second. So Jaden Caldera is a character I made for a fan film we were gonna make in live action in 2019. So the production failed and it stalled. So Caldera lived in limbo for many years. Then 2021, 2022 rolls around. We had joined a server called Cosmos, or the Cosmos, or Cosmos 3, or Cosmos 2, or whatever it was called. I say whatever it's called because it went through like 2 of those names, and off the top of my brain, I'm pretty sure it was the Cosmos 2 when we joined, and then it became the Cosmos. So we joined. Oh heck yeah! So we joined Cosmos, and it was this nice. It was nice because you could make your own sci-fi character and make your own, like, you know, stories. Yeah, you could do anything. I mean, there were, like, to give you some examples, there was people who wanted to be scientists, there was people who wanted to be warlords, there was, like, traders, there was, like, it was a really good server. I mean, you could literally, there was, in the same crew we had, did we lose the stream? Guys? Okay, that was weird. Steam downloading something? It was. Can you guys hear me? On stream? Audience on YouTube, are we back? Okay. Okay, well. That was weird. E.T., are you here? Speaking of sci-fi, you got an RP server that made chips for RP World. That's cool. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, guys. Well, while it's loading, I'll explain a bit more. Someone's microwave is going off. So, and I agree. Building up more was better. So the thing was, on Cosmos, I took the character. Oh, fair enough. I took the character of Jaden Caldera and I turned him into a Cosmos variant. And you can see in our Christmas specials that variant, because we made videos for that server too. And like Jaden Caldera was this space cowboy. He was, you know, he was a Jedi survivor who fell into that universe because of multiversal shenanigans, yada yada, you know. So the version we're going to see in One Last Job is not the same one we saw in the Christmas specials or the Cosmos in general. It will be a fully new, a new timeline where it's the one where he never left the Star Wars universe. Where he lived out his entire life after the Jedi Purge, and we're going to see him 5 years later. And there's probably going to be a short story, or at least an explanation video that's released before, like a prologue, where we're just going to see, like, basically, like what Braden does with the Scarlet Files, where it's like, it's, not an info dump, you know, it's, I guess, yeah, an info dump. What am I doing? See, this is the easiest way of building when you're building like this. Yeah, so like if you, like, I mean, it was, oh hey, it's me. I mean, like, his old look is all here. I could show you, like, if I just click on one of his old appearances and I go to one of his old, yeah, one of the old figuras, like, where's like a there's Caldera Claus, which is for the Christmas specials. Yeah, here's Jaden Caldera, from Cosmos, where he was very much, you know, the space cowboy. He had jet boots because, like, the lore was like, you know, yeah, exactly. There you go, Boom was there. Welcome to the chat, by the way. So, and I was just explaining, like, you know, this new Caldera where we're gonna be seeing in One Last Job is very much not the one we know. He's the Caldera who never left, and, you know, he's different, and he has a fade. He's got a fucking fade. Yeah, and like, he also has something that I wish I had on Cosmos, because a month after Cosmos ended, Lamb finally figured out how to animate the lightsaber figure, which is a real prop we made in real life. Yeah, 56 confirmed kills for James Morrison. Well, not James. Caldera? Absolutely. Yeah, dude. No, it's gonna be fun when we get to it. It's just gonna be a while, just because life. And also, I'm more focused on PFG. Let me go back to normal. What James outfit should we wear? I'll wear the one I wear when I'm directing. When I'm directing, I turn off the satchel, turn off the belt, turn on the Alan Grant, the Alan Grant Jurassic Park 1 fit that I made. It's fitting. Anyways, yeah, so we're gonna be doing a bit of that for Caldera One Last Job. That's gonna be a fun adventure to make. It's just gonna be a lot of work because One Last Job so far is just fully a like feature-length movie. Like, it's gonna be a big time investment, but also just a big, you know, probably yeah. I mean, we might even have to order some more, like, commission some more, like, Figura models if I can't figure out some of them myself. like we had to do on Cosmos way back when. Yeah, it is. It is gonna be a big resource. Well, I'm glad we'll have you there for it, ET, because like it. Jaden Caldera is a character I wrote when I was 19, and I'm 24 now, and I want to kill him. Like this sounds really cruel. I want to stop telling his story, and that's one of the reasons we did PFG, because like we talked about like, oh, you know, we'll do an alternate timeline as soon as we're done. But then I was like, no, that's a terrible idea. Let's do anything else. Well, you know. Destiny comes for us all. And Phoenix. Rare guest cameo. Popcorn bucket win. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll if we ever make actual merch, we'll do a popcorn bucket. Oh, dude. Plushies would be so fun to do. Just be a matter of like basically getting them. Oh, hi Phoenix. Why aren't you in uniform? I'm scared what the... Oh, literally gotten park you you know what? You got me there. No. You're good. Yeah, let's do another one of these bad bitches. I don't know. What do you guys think of the Deinonychus paddock so far? It's all right. Thank you, Phoenix. Wow. Yeah, that works. You know what this needs though? Needs a staple of our parks, which is our fences, which is very unnecessary buttons. And I think, hold on. This works. Yeah, why not? No, I don't think. I don't know what looks better. Oh yeah, we have diagonal. Oh yeah. Should we like push this forward? No, honestly, I kind of like that. Here, you do that. I'm gonna quickly update these fences with the buttons of unnecessary. I need... Sweet. Use no interactions, you can keep the wood and diagonal frames. I think that's exactly what Phoenix just did. Okay, so... And then these fences... There's something missing. Hold on, I'm gonna quickly... I'm gonna erase what we have over here. It's not gonna get rid of much. And delete. Only because I'm going to A, add more detail, and B, add more detail. More cowbell. Oh, okay, so one of our Discord commenters gave us insight. They did a deep space courier ship. That's cool. I feel like one of the things that I appreciate most about Minecraft is, and the reason we use it for the medium, like what we're doing is because I'm not a very good animator or an animator for that matter. If I had it my way, PFG would be a 2D animated series. But I can't make a 2D animated series, at least not right now. So like, I mean, yeah, like, but even then, I can't even do that, man. Like, so like, with PFG, I can get away with it being Minecraft because it's very approachable and people seem to like it. Not to toot my own horn too much. Well, I mean, it's not just those on on the spectrum. Like that's I don't know. Like you don't have to be on the spectrum to enjoy. I know. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like you don't have to be on the spectrum to enjoy Prehistoric Field Guide or dinosaurs or Minecraft. You be a Wookiee in Star Wars? Heck yeah. Dinosaurs. Do we think this is safe enough for baby raptors? Oh. Alright, well, you just go and show me it. Maybe do the middle one. Yeah. Basically reverse that. How are you doing that? I see. Oh, I'm just ruining this. Is this an OSHA compliant? This is probably OSHA compliant. I mean, it's a government operation. It's gotta be, theoretically. I mean, yes. I guess you could argue that all conservation centers are zoos. Or all zoos are conservation centers. That would be a lie. Probably only one death a year. I mean, so far in Prehistoric Field Guide, we have only seen one person die. That will change. Yeah, by the end of the series, I'm sure that'll change. Because we saw one guy get killed kind of terribly by the Spinosaurus. Hold on, what? Nay. What's your fun fact? Nice. Fat. What? Ah. Very good. Guess as much that they're flipping dinosaur. I think a lot. I think of everything you've got. And I'll still be here tomorrow, but your dreams may not. You know what I'm saying? That's yeah. Ooh, nice. Good to know. Well, here's the real question. Do you guys think in real life, not counting Jurassic, do you think Deinonychus Anthropus would have been able to open doors? Because like I've had this talk with actual paleontology nerds and, you know, scientists, and I talked to a few actual paleontologists about this once, saying as their head materialized and out is ethereal. Yeah, I mean, here, look at me. Oh wait, no, you're talking about like. Actually, I don't know what you're talking about, Boom. Seeing the head materialize and out. Talking about some... like a human? No, I don't know. I get the camera back to normal. Oh, hello. So, no, I was talking about, in Jurassic Park, and many films of the series, the Velociraptors can open doors. Was that first try? No, it was actually just Velociraptor. Wow, that would have been crazy. Oh, I see. I see. Well, that's just when I stop talking. It's triggered when I stop talking. I realize it's kind of in a weird spot. Anyways, see how many times it takes. Give me Deinonychus and throw this. But the real question is, do you guys think that Deinonychus could actually open doors? Like, I'd give it a 50-50. Like, if there's a door with a big handle on it, I'm sure it could do it. But if there... Ah, that was Deinonychus! I'm sure if it was like a, you know, the doors in Jurassic Park, sure. But if it was like a rounded knob door, absolutely not. This is so infuriating. I mean, it's the process for me. Oh my god. Please. That was... It's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. Is that it? Alright, there's Deinonychus. Cool. Did we make this too tall? No, it's fine. You won't be able to see the walls. I don't know why I said that. Nice! Might go out tonight and look at the stars. Alright. See ya. Yes. It's okay. I apparently can't get this to work, so... Alright, we're going to do... It's not even that, it was just... Oh, I know why. Why is this not working? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had a lit. Okay. Well, that'll do it. There we go. All apples. Okay, I want... Okay, I'm an idiot. I could be doing slab. No, I'm still an idiot. Alright, 1, 2, 1, 2. 2, 1, 2. And then we're going to do copycat slices. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 3, 3. 3, 3, 3. No. It's gonna not a too wide door. I'm just... okay. Alright. It's just OBS being silly. Okay, we rejoined the stream. It's all fine. Magma rains from the heavens. Oh. Hi, guys. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on tonight with the, Minecraft and streaming. Yeah. I'm just waiting on the game to come back. The server to let me back on. It's just honestly, it could be an outage with my provider. I think I paid my bill. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Kinda. Did you pay your bills? Yeah. Like, favorite, and subscribe. It does. Yeah. Watch every episode on repeat every day. Farm views for me. Yeah, till you're... Honestly, so there's like the really cool How to Train Your Dragon mod, and when it gets to the point of development where like it's stable, I do want to do at least a video showing it off. Because I love How to Train Your Dragon, dog. Like, the How to Train Your Dragon series is one of the most fun series of not just anime movies, but movies ever. So I'm 100% down once the mod gets to like a better release. Actually, it might already be there. I can't remember. Yeah, New Burke Dawn, or Burke New Dawn. Excuse me. That is exactly what I'm talking about. Ooh, I got a text. Maybe you're in Aurora. Hold on, let's take a little look-see here. Holy smokes, there's pink Aurora Borealis tonight. That's a good sign. So it's really rare to see pink Aurora Borealis during times of the year. So, like, here's a little bit of science for you guys. So, the Aurora Borealis is caused when charged particles from the sun's solar wind hit the upper atmosphere of Earth, leading to a cause and effect where the aurora is made. The effect we see is the energy being turned into photons, which is the light. In most of Earth's atmosphere, it's mostly nitrogen and oxygen for the main gases that it interacts with. For the oxygen, you get lots of the greens, much of the reds, much of the, much of that sort of thing. For the pinks, purples, blues, that's much more nitrogen and oxygen mixing. And then you can get whites, you can get like gold, you can get a bunch of really cool colors. So pink is one of the rarest colors. So right now, if I look out my window, I might even see... I see a little bit of green out my window right now in real life. That's really cool. I might go do some aurora spotting tonight. You're good? We might, yeah. So like yellow, sorry, gold, orange. I've heard 1,000 names for it. For the colors of the aurora. Majestic. Yeah, that's a common one. Okay. How long have we been streaming? What are we going at? For about an hour. That's not bad. For an impromptu one, yeah. You good? I'm sorry you're not feeling well, pal. I will always blame your niece and nephew. Just in general. Yeah, I'm gonna, if I ever get the chance, I'm gonna say to your niece and nephew, hey, leave that little guy alone. And then, I'll be escorted out of the Build-A-Bear. Yep. I mean, you know, all in due time. We actually haven't seen much of the characters' backstories, and that was not the original intention. It'd be cool if you did a review at least. Yeah, I agree. A How to Train Your Dragon mod release would be fun, or you know, review. What am I saying? So the I cannot think. Site door. There we go. So the can my brain cell come back? All right, cool. There's staff door. What was I saying? The character backstories. So they were going to be a major part of PFG Book 2. Originally, the plan was we were going to do a lot more character study episodes of Book 2. But then, yeah, but then what happened was the character we had a massive arc for got married in real life. So unfortunately, because someone had quote unquote higher priorities, cringe. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we had to delay those stories. But next season we're gonna learn a lot more about not just like James, but everybody. I think everybody at least gets some highlighted moments of their past, which will be fun. I don't know, Boom. Take a stab. What? That's a really easy oopsie to fix. Very true. Yeah, you can delete the OG. No. So it was actually, well, no. There was actually, you're right, Boom. There was 2 marriages in our cast. There was, and they happened in the same like 2-week span. It was crazy. Yeah. You know. Yeah, dude. Dude, life moves on after Cosmos. Cosmos was holding us all back. I'm just kidding. I will joke. Sure. I'll joke about. Yeah, I'll joke about like hating Cosmos, but I need to clarify for any, like for Boom, because I know you're still like, more active on the Discord and like you probably talk to Tucker more. I loved Cosmos. I just am having a lot of fun. And we're able to work on some more projects that we wouldn't be able to because we were working on Cosmos. But yeah, you know one of the people who got married since, you know, yeah, you knew, yeah, long-winded. Yes, you know one of the people who got married in our cast. Pretty swagadocious. I'm not gonna. I don't because I'm not necessarily gonna hide it. I might just DM you because I don't know if they want their business in out in the air. So I'll just. Oh shit. Nah, you're good. Yeah, I just shot you a DM, Boom, if you want to know. No, you're fine. No issues. Ah, shit. Yeah. I mean, you know, we all find. How do I? Alright, well, it's all yours. That's... Yeah. That's a pretty good space for Deinonychus to run around. Like, because the whole idea is a flight pen. And I want them to have extra space. Shit, so that means they have more space than Spinosaurus, but Spinosaurus didn't need that much space. Ugh. Whoa, where? Oh yeah, I mean, I'm open to it. Um, I I think you're welcome to do that. I feel like I would just keep it simple, keep it with the theme. Um, yeah, that was my thought process. Where like Deinonychus would be a very fast, active predator. Spinosaurus is much more of a, lounge in the pool kind of guy. And Spinosaurus does have a lot of room now. It's more, also Phoenix, I'm so sorry, you're gonna have to do this again, because I'm shortening it a little bit. Yeah, if you do that, I'll take a stab at it. But like, yeah, Deinonychus is a very active predator. One of the reasons we know dinosaurs were more active than sluggish, unfeeling monsters is because of Deinonychus. We essentially found out through their morphology, with Axiom, some fences, I think stairs don't flip over. Yeah. But you got it, Phoenix. Shit. You're good. I don't know. It seems to handle flipping better than World Edit ever did. But I'll let Phoenix cook on that. Hold on, 30 minutes. Oh, I was about to text you, like, if you want to go out, like, and actually go Aurora spotting a little bit, we can go do a solo adventure. Up. Shit. Yeah, more reason to join the Discord. Thank you, Boom. It is a whole lot of straight fence in it. I'm gonna expand it a little. Like it's this weird balance where I don't want it to be too long, where it's insane, but I also don't want it to be too short. So we're gonna extend it out a little bit more. Did I do that perfectly? No, I did not. But I can easily... Okay. I'm still learning Axiom. I'm learning. Essentially. And then Phoenix, let's count and see if we got this at a nice symmetrical. Doesn't really matter, but you know. Alright. That's fine. Because essentially, So we're still following the plan. So you have the worker area over here. We have the kennels. We have the big wide open space. Cool. So one thing I can do already, which is another cool thing with Axiom, our friends Alk and Light made these amazing like stamps for me. Like, not just me. I don't know why I said, said it like that. For our trees, we don't have to manually place our trees anymore. Like, it's really, really cool. I feel like I'm playing Jurassic World Evolution or JPOG when I do this, because, like, tell me that's not just exactly what the maker tools are. That's so cool. How that just, boom, there's trees now. Like, yeah, dude. Like, so I realized, though, I did screw up and I put some trees on the road. But, like, what's cool is I can even add, like, some of the blueprints. Like, if I want the other tree types, I can add, like, I'll just do an example here. Let's just do default, add blueprint, and then they made us, like, birch, so we'll do, like, tall birch, and then we'll do add blueprint. I want jungle trees they designed, I can have this horrible abomination. It does. Yeah, so, like, if there's, like, a blueprint where it's like Zenith's Zenith's forklift is now part of the blueprints. The amazing forklift forest. It's a dangerous it's a dangerous forest to be in at night because the forklifts need certification. Oh, jeez. But yeah, like it's just really, really cool. And I had no idea how to do any of it until, like, 2 days ago. No, 3 days ago. Yeah. Yeah. And, like, yeah. And then, like, we just, oh no, I needed that. Put it back. It's not that serious. I'll put it right here. Bingo. We're gonna just scoot this all the way over there. What? Okay. What is what? There an X up there? Oh. My X. I think you can use the structure to avoid that kind of stuff. I just like, it's like manually being able to do it. Okay. Here's where the fun begins. We're basically going to take all that we just did. No. Crap. Hold on. What are you fixing? I just realized we need to delete the... Oh, shit. Alright, we're gonna have to redo a few things. But I realized I need to take out the trees because we're actually not ready for them. That's fine. That's fine. It's not like we lost an hour of progress. Just do it out to there. Yeah. That was, I'm pretty sure that was yesterday also. I think so. That's when we were trying to film. Because that was the last time you were on. That's okay. Okay, so we're gonna take... We're gonna have to do a lot of terraforming anyways. Oh, it copied over the entities too, that's cool. So that's our fence line. And since I'm gonna be doing some aurora spotting tonight, it looks like, we might call that here for the day a bit. I know that's a bit of an anticlimactic ending, but I don't know, the aurora's happening now. Yeah, I mean it's peak here, so we gotta take our luck with aurora. But yeah, it's been a pretty nice casual stream. You know. Yeah, you know, always fun to have you, Phoenix, and always happy to have you part of the peanut gallery. Oh, I'm hold on, let's go to a classic. Let's be beat up. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Here's the James we're ending it on. Dude, you wouldn't believe what happened in the stream. It was crazy. Oh. He's got a gun! Oh. Oh! 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 It was all a dream! It was all a dream. Velociraptor mongoliensis. Instant respawn is crazy. Oh, oh! I opened a menu and I was gone. It's been fun. Yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If it's not a good day, I hope tomorrow's better. Thank you guys for joining. Next time we do one of these streams where it's building, we'll finish the rest of the Deinonychus Enclosure, or at least more of it. Oh gosh. Wait, you know what? Here. Yeah, you can show off my hair! I modeled my hair! It's cool. It's cool, I got tired of seeing a flat head. Anyways. What in the Minecraft? Got any final remarks, Phoenix? Yeah. I'm very happy. Just start getting violent with it. Just start getting violent with it. You best do it, boy. Yeah. But yeah, we'll call it here for the night. See you back here. I don't know, probably the next few days. Bye bye. Have a great rest of your day or rest of your night. Happy hunting. Happy aurora hunting if you're